Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire 2. We are playing it. We are staring at our newly acquired network from the AI that we kept just to see how they do. Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be terrible? I'm leaning towards terrible given how their network is set up, but we'll see shortly. I'm looking forward to it. It should be interesting. We're currently in debt. A lot, because we have a 27 million coin bond out, as well as that's going down pretty fast, isn't it? Yeah, 870,000 we are bringing in per week. It's not going to take long to pay that off, is it? Shreveport has grown, but we obviously can't buy anything there. We also can't take another bond out. Oh, it's 25 million, not 27. Yeah, we're not quite as in debt as I originally thought. Anyway, what I'd like to do is see what they're doing. What is this line? Where would be the best place to click? I guess on here. It is 3 trains. They look like express trains. They are. What are you doing to be express trains? You are stopping at freight only. So that gives us a rough idea of how things are going to go with the AI network. What are you doing? What are you doing, ma'am? She was talking all sorts of rubbish to us, wasn't she? And she's doing stuff like this. It's automatic, which really doesn't matter in the great scheme of things. It should really be freight only. And yeah, we can't change the trains over. I don't like this layout anyway. You are stopping, you're starting at Montgomery, heading to Jackson, then to Young, then back to Jackson, and then back to Montgomery. And you're just automatic. I can't see that being the most profitable of journeys. No, that's going to be awful. You're making $113. That one's losing money, and so is that one. Not surprising. I mean, they're not taking the most. Fair enough. But I just don't understand the extra stops. If anything, you'd go from Young stop to Jackson, then Montgomery, and then just head all the way back through Jackson. There's no need to stop there. Which we could do. We could change that. It would make a little bit more money, I guess. It depends, doesn't it? What do you got on these stations? This has nothing on it. This one has a maintenance depot. Okay, I get it. Yes, that's not a bad setup. We have a warehouse and a maintenance depot there, so same thing we do. But we need to address this if we're going to make some money. We are going to make some money. Oh, I have missed another one on our main line. I was supposed to put a maintenance yard there, but got distracted with other stuff. Not a maintenance yard, a water tower. So we're going to do that once we've got some money. For now, we're going to take another look at some more lines for the AI. Oh, this is not going to be good, is it? We have a single train running between... Where are you running? Montgomery to Atlanta via the terminal. We've got trains waiting. What's up with you? Waiting. Oh yeah, we've got trains waiting. They've only got 2 platforms, haven't they? We've got a whole gaggle of trains up there. Yes. So what are you actually doing? Why do you go to Martin Terminal? It kind of works, I guess, but you do have... This doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. So I would have made sense if it was taking the vegetables all the way to Montgomery. It wouldn't be ideal, but it would kind of make sense. However, there's a warehouse in Atlanta that stores vegetables. This warehouse over here doesn't actually store anything, does it? No. Which is okay, because we might be able to do something heading to Pensacola there. We might even be able to have a direct line to New Orleans and Jackson. But yeah, we're almost out of debt, guys. Look at that. Oh, nearly $1 million per week. That's pleasant, even with this mess going on. It's no wonder they don't do very well. It is making profit, this one, but it's just a little bit strange on how it's doing it. Yeah, Montgomery, then to Atlanta, pops up to the terminal, and then heads back to Atlanta. Not sure on that. What do you got over here? A hotel! So what other trains do you have stopping in here at the terminal? You've got this one as well. Oh, what are you doing? You are doing something very strange. So the AI, in its infinite wisdom, has placed a hotel in Atlanta for... Not in Atlanta, in Martin Terminal, for 0 reasons, because there's no other passenger train that can then take them from there, unless, oddly, White Train Station has a hotel. Okay, so they could go to White Train Station. What do we have leaving White Train Station? We have the one going to Atlanta and... Oh, okay, no, that doesn't really make any sense at all, does it? They're just passing passengers between these two. It's just not going to be used. Okay, I don't like any of that. Right, we've got a bit of money in the bank, guys. Let's not create a rail line. Let's add us a supply tower on our main line just before this giant gridiron. And that should help us out there, shouldn't it? And get rid of all of those slow trains, or improve them. We'll have another one up there on that end as well, so they can pick and choose. There we go. It's a bit of a run, so why not? It should sort those out. That guy should yeah, go and get re-watered. Supplied would be, yeah, resupplied would be a better word, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we've got these trains to get rid of. I left them running, but you're empty now. We don't need them any longer. They are superfluous. You've got some beer, and you're just about to arrive, so we'll let you drop off your beer. And then we'll delete you. In fact, what we could do... Oh yeah, he's taking planks. He can take the remaining planks, I think. And then we're good, aren't we? How we doing? How we doing? That will be the final 8. That's good timing, isn't it? We're doing well. We're in 1876, towards the tail end of 1876. And all we've got to do now is increase the population of New Orleans to 40,000. Which I believe we're just going to do passively anyway, as New Orleans is growing at a lovely rate, 83.3%, which is why we're seeing double arrows. What I'd like to do here, what would I like to do here? Well, I believe our planks are sorted, so we don't really need... Do we? Do we need more planks? We could bring paper into the equation, couldn't we? And then have Jackson make their own clothing. We don't have anyone making clothing this end. But as their final... Yeah, as their final building, we could then maybe add an extra clothing place. I might be needed, we'll see. But paper just takes our logs here. We do own that. I wouldn't mind it. Can we afford it? We can. So if we pop paper there... We'll get some paper around our network. From Shreveport, we go sort of all over the place, don't we? So, yes. Once we've completed these tasks of, what is it, to build a bridge? Yeah, across the swamps. I think we'll be okay because they'll stop requiring steel and planks, which will allow these guys to start exporting their planks. We'll see, we'll see. That's that done. We're all sorted there. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We've got Brownsville down here. The AI still haven't built anything there. I'm not surprised. There's not really anything worthwhile. It would have to be something that Corpus Christi made, perhaps. That then they can make the end product or something. But yeah, not really urgent there. For Brownsville. Right, Pensacola, you're doing alright. We could connect this up as well. That might not be a bad idea. And then it's fully connected to our network, isn't it? Oh yes, we were building it. Look at that. It's lovely. Are you on the right side? You are. Can we afford it? Yes, we can now. We'll get you built, and then we'll send you up into there. And then her network, or what was her network, is now fully connected to ours. And we'll get ourselves a supply tower, because I have been forgetting. Pop that down there. Lovely. There we go. We're good to go. What do you make? You make meat. You make meat. So we'll just set up a passenger service between the two for now. Because we can take this corn, can't we, down to Pensacola. And we can hook up Tallahassee now. Tallahassee. And get that up and running. How's the lay of the land over here? I would like to get everything connected. Why not? Why not? We could run in the middle, couldn't we? We could set up a couple of tracks running through the middle of these. And then into probably the middle two here. As a main line. And then if we wish to branch in any freight, we can do that either side. And cut down the traffic a little bit, but still have a main connection. Yeah, I like that. For now, we'll just have it this way. Vegetables will be required sooner rather than later. Let's get you set up with your signaling, and we'll get us a... Ooh, do we just want to do that straight away? It's kind of tempting. Do you know what? We can afford it. I'm going to set this up, guys. We're going to run down here too. And we're going to have a six-track main line. It's a bit excessive, I know. But why not? We've kind of got the money now, haven't we? Or we don't, because I've just built this. But we sort of have the money, or the income, I should say, to do things like this. As we soon make the money back. And it saves us a few headaches later on. Right, we're going to have a... Ooh, which end? We'll have a supply tower. We could have it here and branch in before it. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, we'll have one just there. And then we'll set up a mixed service between Pensacola and Tallahassee. Oh, I haven't done any signaling, guys. Well, that'll be fine, actually, because what we'll do is we'll set up the waypoints and then we'll set up the signaling. After Tallahassee, we're going to need you to go, I believe, on that line. And then you'll be making the return journey there. Automatic, yes, which means we'll need our, currently anyway, our Brooks Mogul. Let's get you running. In fact, let's just go two straight away. Then we'll get our signaling done. Oh no, I did the middle one, didn't I? Yeah, look at me go. Lovely. Right, so we don't have to mess up our route there. We can just add the rest of the signaling and we're good to go. Beautiful. What else do we need? We'll need us a little bit of maintenance action over in Tallahassee. And do we have it over here? We do not. Pensacola, you will need a maintenance building too. We do have an express. No, we don't. Not yet. We're going to get us an express running between... Well, yes, we are. No, are we? It might be a good idea to have it as a mixed service. Just for now. Well, do you know what? No, I'm going to go... Ooh, that's interesting. Are you missing a gridiron up here? You are. That was my fault, wasn't it? You get a gridiron there. We've got one down here, I believe. Yes. Now you should work just fine. Right, so you're going to go from there, Montgomery to Pensacola. Automatic. Yeah, I'm going to leave you at automatic and put a... no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I said I was going to change my mind. Right, express. And we'll go with the class 121. Yes. Confirm that. And we'll just have one of those running. What we're going to do is set up a dedicated freight line down there as well. Eventually, when required. You are full, super full. I love it. I'm going to put 2 on. Might be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but yes. I'd like to sort these trains out to not do this. First off, let's change you to freight only. and we'll give you the Shay class instead. There we go. That makes more sense. And we don't want you to stop at Jackson on the way out because they're not that busy at the moment. So it kind of works. It's not ideal, but it's kind of okay. Yeah, they're not very full on their cows. We could of course change that. Yeah. Do you know what? We're going to have Jackson just do that. We're going to change this to a single train. This is what we're doing. We're changing this over. We're going to get rid of this bit of line. It doesn't make a lot of sense. They do put water towers in. Because what we can do with this is we can run the cows north and south. So we don't need it wiggling like that either. But we can run this way, can't we? What's the lay of the land like? Make sure we're not putting it on a hill. Yeah, if we run that down like that. And then we can branch in to there. 63 is absolutely fine. Or in fact, we have this freight connection, don't we, that we could do on these extra platforms. I sort of like that better, in fact. Yeah, so what we're going to do instead is just branch straight in like that. Yes, that's much better. We'll do it there, and then we'll connect that up. And then we'll run our corn in, possibly, on this same line here, and we'll have us a freight line run over this way. But that does mean I've got to redo this because I've gone into the wrong platform, guys. But it does mean they get extra platforms, which is nice. There we go. Now I'm happier. What that means is we can set up a freight connection down here. Well, I mean, yes, you could go direct, I guess. It would be a little better, wouldn't it? Although I kind of want to use it to branch off, so we're gonna go around the houses a little bit like that. Why are you doing silly things up here? Oh, because I've connected into there. There we go. That's better. Right, you go round there. Ooh, what you doing there? I kind of like it. The reason is we could have a separate gridiron here. Although if we do have this as a mega gridiron, we could cross over. Would it be needed? Not really. No, I can't see any need for that to do anything other than what it's doing. Then we can set up freight that way if we wish. And it gives us a few more options down this end, more importantly. Over in, over in Montgomery. So for our corn, we can now get corn, because we don't have any corn around here, do we? No, now we can get our corn coming down and joining in up there. Love it. And then we can send corn that way. In fact, what we could do is change this setup and maybe pass corn and other freight. No, we'll use this one as a freight line. It's not going to be that busy, is it? I'd prefer dedicated trains running out of here. Yeah, how much is this going to cost to purchase? Oh yes, everything is really expensive. We will need a maintenance depot on here. We want to keep our trains topped up, and we can branch in at this gridiron then with our cows, and we'll set up a direct line for our cows running that way. Likewise, there'll be cows running down to Pensacola, as they're going to need them, aren't they? And what are the cows like over here? We're at level 2. This should help no end. Right, let's get you running down there. Apparently I forgot to signal, but that's fine. I probably forgot to signal everywhere. But let's get that fixed. Lots of signaling to do. And we need to do it on our freight line. There we go. Right, now I think we're good. Nope. Into Montgomery. We need some signaling as well. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yes. Right, so we've changed our network we purchased a little bit. You are now running into Montgomery, yes, and we'll have freight only, a single Shay class, and we'll wait until 4. And we'll get you running. We'll do the same. Running into Pensacola there. Wait until 4. There are 2 platforms, so they can choose whichever platform they wish to go on. There we go. You can just wait for some freight. We've got another rhyme. I love it. And we need a train running into Pensacola from the corn farm over here. Freight only, Shay Class C, and we'll get you with wait until 4. Are you going to load up? I think these have a, well, they can have a warehouse, can't they? And then we could pass this corn along to New Orleans. I do like that as an option. Right, let's get you with a warehouse on and then pass over some corn. Marvellous. We've got it. And then they'll get some corn in New Orleans. Are you actually getting any corn? No, of course you're not. But that will be another need seen to. Where's our train? Are you on the way with your planks? I hope so. Where's our planks? They're right down here. 8 on the way. Where are you? Because that's going to be another task complete, isn't it? Is that you? No, you are an express. We've got lots of things to sort out here. Right, you're running. Yeah, you're running not ideally. What we need to do is change you to wait until 4 there. Then you should stop complaining. You're only taking vegetables, aren't you? So if you are running light, probably will be for a good while anyway. We could put the refrigerator car on, which increases revenue for meat, vegetables, fruit, milk and dairy products by 25%. So we can stick one of those on for you. We'll see then if we start to turn a profit. We've changed it completely. Oh no, is our express train taking the shortcut? It doesn't surprise me. New Orleans, that's where we are. Do you know what? Bid, we'll take it. We've got a bit of money. Yeah, we need to make sure you don't go that way. Yes, it's definitely quicker, but I prefer you to go on our dedicated express line. Because reasons. It is a bit out the way, isn't it, looking at it? Yeah, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Surely it's not too much difference. Right, so we'll edit you. We'll send you that way after Montgomery and then come back that way. Ooh, your train runs along sections without direction. That is interesting. I might have missed some direction of travel, which I have. Is that because I deleted it? Or did I just not do it? I probably didn't do it, did I? No, I've got so many plans going through my head trying to repair this mess. We've made inroads to repairing that. Let's check on you. We're going to change you completely. You should be a mixed service, yes, but there is one or a couple I don't want. I don't want this Martin terminal like that. There we go. We change it to automatic. We change it to 2 trains, and we switch this up for the not Inyo, but the Brooks Mogul. There we go. Right, so we're slowly changing things around. I like it. We've got everything we need there. Atlanta has the warehouse and the depot. We're definitely going to need to widen some platforms. It's more about what's happening over here, though, isn't it, at the moment? How's Shreveport doing? Have you started making paper? You have. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. We can place, not the library, but we can place the immigration office in here, can't we? And then we'll upgrade it to the library. Anywhere else that could use an immigration office? Yeah, Dallas could. Right, so Dallas, you get an immigration office. You get an immigration office. Do you not have one? You don't, you know. Well, there you go. You get an immigration office. They might actually need the larger ones, but we'll do this for now. Pensacola already? Yep, you need an immigration office. We're just handing them out. Knoxville, you actually need a library, don't you? Let's get a library over there. Does Brownsville actually? No, Brownsville does not need a library. These guys have a university over at Houston. What do you have? Corpus Christi, you can have a library instead. Can you have a library as well? Yeah, we'll do a little bit of upgrading. I like it. These guys have a university in Austin. University of Austin. There we go. And we're good, aren't we, for now? We're going to sort this out. We're going to take our time to sort it out, as well as follow the tasks. So we've done this sort of area a little bit. We've got a connection bonus for some cows, probably into Knoxville. Yeah. And you don't have a station there at all, do you? 336,000. Why not? How much are we making? It's going to fluctuate a little bit. I mean, it's a bit of a mess over here anyway. What do you have? You have the correct things, the things I like anyway. Do you? Yes, you could pass wood along. That is correct. If we make use of their existing warehouse, we can actually pass wood along. But what trains do you have coming out of here? That would be interesting. It's more express trains. Oh, it's awful. Do not be an express train. What's your route? No. That's terrible. Again, we've got trains that are just stopping up here to pick up some wood and take it along, which is okay. That makes a little more sense with Perry Stop there. It's just not ideal. Definitely not a good way to pass them down to that warehouse. Well, it might be. Do you know, out of the ones we've seen so far, this is probably the okayest. It's just not how I would do it. I would probably go for something like this with this setup. You've got 4 trains running there. Might be a little excessive. I'm gonna stick with 4 for now, and we'll stick them with automatic, but we'll change you to the Brooks Mogul instead. So we'll switch those over. What we'll do now is we'll set up a dedicated train running into here, because for me that makes a little more sense, as we can sit and wait at the logs there, and it's going to pass them across over the warehouse. Now, did I put it on 4? Yeah, I was not paying attention. Right, you go pick up some stuff there. You do have a maintenance depot. You're only level 1, and it's probably because trains are not operating correctly, shall we say. I mean, it works, doesn't it? But it's not ideal. So, what we're going to do with this mess we've got going on here, I can sort of see what you're doing. I like that you've hugged the terrain round here and avoided any expensive tunneling. Yeah, that's fine.
New Orleans appreciates the delivery.
Oh, there we go, guys. We have completed our deliveries of steel and planks to both New Orleans and Beaumont. Our next task is to reach 40,000 people down in New Orleans, which we are doing okay with. We're doing absolutely fine with it. We're at 83.3%. Do you have any... You do? Do you? Yes, we have corn on the way. That's going to help them grow just that little bit quicker. We've got some paper on our network as well. We've broke 1 million in profit per week. What's up with you? Oh, goodness me, why? Oh, is this the bizarre thing we've got going on with hotels for no reason? I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing here at all. We're going to sort this out when we come back, guys. I just don't understand. No, you've got a maintenance depot there. Do you know what? Let's go 100%. Transfer to all. I think what I'd prefer here, rather than a hotel, is a couple of maintenance depots. I just prefer that. the hotels are just not required at all. And I believe we made a little bit of money back on that. There we go. You sort yourself out. Cows into Knoxville. We could have their own little station for that, I believe. That will be absolutely fine, wouldn't it? Station to station. We can just hook in back here and have a little, maybe even single track. Although, if we go double track, what we can do is throw trains on that and not have to worry about it should we not meet their demand. Since I have no idea what's coming up next, why not? We'll get that set up and we'll run a train into Knoxville. We will need to signal that up. I'm forgetting that today, aren't I? Right, get you sorted, get you signalled. Beautiful. We got you supply towered, I believe. Yes. What we'll do is we'll stick on a depot and yeah, do you know what? A dispatch hall. And then here we'll have another depot. So they just top up with their maintenance and then head back out. Finish off today with unlocking the Glen. This is going to be a bit of an issue for us because we've got express trains scattered around, but it's fine. We'll adjust it as necessary. And we are quite a bit quicker than our Brooks Mogul over here. So everything that was an express train, flagged as express, but was actually mixed, is going to lose its express status. Bit of a hit. We do have the D12, which does 67 miles an hour. Again, it's not really going to help. But it's fine. We're going to slowly separate our freight, if need be, from our express lines. So then it just makes more sense to have these express services, doesn't it? And we'll probably see a whole bunch of, yeah, express trains are going to lose their status. However, let's take a look at him. If we go here, we've only got one train to unlock as well. There we go. There's the De Glen, looking rather nice. Pleasant enough. Yeah, how should we replace these? Should we just go with a mass replace? Suitability, express. It's sure, not with that. Goodness me, I almost replaced all of our express trains with a Tyson 10-wheeler. That would have pleased everybody and made me extremely confused when I came back. Let's try that again. Suitability, express, 35 trains. It's only going to cost us 612,000. We'll get the De Glen running. Beautiful. And these ones, these are the Brooks Mogul trains that are running mixed services that were classed as express. It's a little bit unfortunate that's going to happen, but it will get rid of all these symbols. Not ideal. Small breakdown. Yeah, we've got problems everywhere. We've got to tidy up the rest of her network, which we'll do when we come back. As I'm quite happy with where we're sitting at the moment. Yes, a little over 10,000 to go on our population. What should we ride on today? I would like to ride on one of our De Glen trains. Maybe we'll go back to Shreveport if we've got a train heading back out to Shreveport. What are you? You are... Yeah, we've got... Oh, no, they're mixed anyway. Oh, here's one. All right, guys, we're on board. Our De Glen, a brand new train. Maybe we should scoot back a little bit, possibly, so we can see the new loco. Yeah, there we go. New loco. I do like the detail on these. They look really pleasant up close, don't they? So, when we come back, we're going to fix the rest of our network as the bricks look like something from Doom. The original. Anyway, that's not important. But yes, we are loading up and we're going to be heading to New Orleans. Then when we come back, we're going to be fixing the rest of the network we purchased. Because that is a mess, isn't it? AI do not know what they're doing. And hopefully New Orleans will hit 40,000 early on in the next episode. And we will see what our final tasks are. I believe they'll be our final tasks anyway, looking at the percentage complete. Guys, thank you for watching. And until next time. Take care.